So today we are going to discuss in detail with that chapter, right?
Sir, for me in school, that chapter is the only going on, sir.
In your school also going this chapter only, yeah?
Yes, sir. Air
Right.
and oxygen.
Air and oxygen only, okay then. It will be helpful to you, okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay, but here this is IIT Foundation, so we are going in much more detail and little bit extra also from your school syllabus. Is this clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Right. So our next chapter is air and oxygen.
Oxygen.
So first let us see what is an air. So air, you know that what is air? Yes.
Sir, it is a gas something.
So air is a mixture of gases. What is air? Air is a
Mixture of gases.
So here all around us air is there. So this air, whether it consists of only oxygen? No. Air is a mixture of gases. So here air has so many gases are present here. Okay. So this all mixture of gases, that is air, constitute, makes an atmosphere. Makes an what? Atmosphere. So atmosphere is nothing but the air that surrounded around the earth. Okay, that is the air. So now this the envelope of air around the earth is called the atmosphere. Is this clear? And atmosphere is very important. Okay, so atmosphere plays a key role in existing of life on the earth. Okay, so as in our solar system, so you know that there are 8 planets out there. Of course, you might have stated 9 planets out there, but no, Pluto is not considered as a planet. So there are 8 planets out there, and in these 8 planets, Earth is the only planet where the life is existing. Yes or no? So that is why it is only life is existing only on the earth. That is due to atmosphere. That is due to atmosphere. So atmosphere. Yes, due to atmosphere. So this atmosphere is helpful, is plays an important role in existing the life on the earth. Okay, it protects all incoming ultraviolet radiations. It gives the oxygen to for respiration, and it gives the carbon dioxide to the plants and
It has 21% of nitrogen.
very good. So nitrogen also helps everything in the atmosphere is helps us which helps in existing the life on the earth. Okay, so that is it. And the earth surrounded by the air, that is called as an atmosphere. And this atmosphere, throughout the atmosphere, whatever level it extends, throughout that it is not with the same density or same thickness of the air. Okay, so that's what the atmosphere is divided into some layers. Is divided into some layers. So there are 5 layers in the atmosphere. Do you know that? They are troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, and exosphere. And of course, ionosphere is also there. But okay, so these are the most 5 important layers are present in the atmosphere. Is this clear to you? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Right. Now see here. Yes, see one by one point, and you have to note down these all points are very important here.
Air mixture of gases comprising the atmosphere.
So see, air means mixture of gases comprising the Earth's atmosphere. Or you can write simply, air is a mixture of gases. Air is a mixture, of gases that makes atmosphere. That makes atmosphere. Like this also you can write, whichever is easy you can write that. Okay, so the first point of this one is what? Air. That's a mixture of gases comprising the Earth's atmosphere.
Okay, sir.
Next, the envelope of gases.
The envelope of gases which surrounds a planet Earth is called atmosphere.
So they ask in the school or examination where what is atmosphere? So the envelope means what? Covering of gases around the Earth. Okay, is called atmosphere.
Okay, sir.
Next, atmosphere protects us. What is mean the protects?
Harmful radiation.
Right. It protects us from harmful radiations. You know that from the outer space, the radiations like ultraviolet radiations will be entering into the Earth, and these ultraviolet radiations are very harmful to us. Yes or no? Okay, they may causes the skin cancer, burning sensation, all these things. So this atmosphere, in that one ozone layer is there. One ozone layer is there. This ozone layer protects us from harmful radiations, and hence it is called as a protective cover. So that's what atmosphere, okay, is called as what? Protective cover. So atmosphere is protecting us. So that's what we are happily living on the Earth.
Layers of Earth atmosphere are divided into 5 different layers.
Huh.
Atmosphere, thermosphere, meosphere, stratosphere, troposphere.
So layers of the Earth are divided into 5 different layers. So in the exosphere, thermosphere, mesosphere, stratosphere, troposphere. But as we move above the Earth's surface, the first layer is troposphere, and just above stratosphere, just more above meso, thermo, exo. So like this, there are 5 layers. Are present in the atmosphere.
Okay, sir.
Right. So now let's go to the next slide. Sure. So this is a picture of layers of atmosphere. So layers of Earth atmosphere. So you think this is our Earth. At bottom part is Earth. So this is Earth surface. Okay. This is the Earth surface. The bottom layer is called Earth surface where we are living. Okay. So just above that, the first layer is called troposphere. So this is called as a troposphere. Okay. I will explain detailedly one by one what is troposphere and everything for your understanding. So this is the first layer. First layer means we are living in the troposphere. Is this clear to you? So where the
Clouds, no, sir.
troposphere means?
Clouds.
Yeah, the clouds also comes under there only. So here these are the troposphere. And if you go above the troposphere, okay, this layer is troposphere. Just above the troposphere, so this is called stratosphere. What it is called? Strato. Okay, which is approximately 50 kilometers. How many kilometers?
What, sir?
Stratosphere is about how many kilometers from the Earth's surface?
50, sir.
50 kilometers. And if you go to the next mesosphere, this is called as a mesosphere. Then go to the thermosphere, and last one is exosphere. So these are the 5 layers. So almost see it is 700 kilometers. So atmosphere exists almost up to 700 kilometers above the Earth's surface. Okay. So these are the 5 layers of atmosphere. So you can see here in the troposphere, what are there? Clouds, mountains, okay, and here just above this one, the aeroplanes are moving. Okay, this is all we can see in the layers of atmosphere. Is this clear? Take a screenshot of this one.
So that I can't hear you, sir.
Yeah, okay. Then go to the next one. Now, here we discuss in detail about one layer of atmosphere. Okay. So, first layer above the Earth's surface is what? troposphere, just above the first layer. It means where we are living. So this layer is a troposphere. Is this clear? The troposphere is the lowest level layer in the atmosphere. Is this clear? And it can extend up to 10 kilometers. Okay, from the earth surface, from the ground level, how much its height is? 10 kilometers. 10 kilometers height vertically. If we go like this, 10 kilometers, till there the troposphere layer will be there. Okay, is this clear? So this is the earth. So earth is surrounded by the layers of atmosphere. So the first layer, this is the first layer, this is the second layer, like this. So here this is called the troposphere. Okay, and this troposphere extend how many kilometers? 10 kilometers from the earth's surface. Can you hear me? What happened? So this is the troposphere, and most of the air present in atmosphere, okay, is in the troposphere only. Most of the air, so not almost 75% of total atmospheric air present in this troposphere. So that's what we have lot of air here. So it does not require any oxygen cylinders. Okay. Any oxygen cylinders. So you know, if you go above the earth surface, so the layer, the thickness of the air will be reduces. You know, like you carry going to the Mount Everest or somewhere to the higher places, they carry the oxygen cylinders. Do you know this one? Did you read this anywhere?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Why they carry the oxygen cylinders? Those are climbing the Mount Everest.
Because it's in troposphere and the oxygen levels are a bit less.
Yes, so as we are moving above the earth's surface, the thickness means the density of the air will be decreases. So here, out of total amount of air, nearly 75% of air is present in the troposphere only. And clouds, just have seen on the previous diagram here. So in the previous diagram you can see the clouds. See here, these are the clouds and these are Mount Everest. This all under, okay, stratosphere only. Troposphere only. Where are this? Okay, troposphere only. And most of the, okay, clouds appear in this layer because 99% of water vapor, 99% of water vapor in the atmosphere is found here. So you know, water vapor is also one of the part of the air. Okay, so one of the part of the air, one of the component of the air, and 99% of water vapor is present in troposphere only. Okay, and temperature and air pressure drop as we go higher the troposphere. Very important point. So when you are moving, okay, from the earth's surface, you are going above, so then what happens? The temperature will be decreases, and at the same time air pressure also decreases. Okay, temperature also decreases, air pressure also decreases. So temperature also decreases. You know, in the generally summer, most of the people go to the hill stations. Do you know this one?
Yes, sir.
So why? Because as we go above the earth's surface, in the troposphere, the temperature drops into what? Falls. So the temperature decreases, so we feel little cooler, okay, than the ground level. So that's what in the summer season most of the people, okay, go for the vacation, okay, to the hill stations. So where big highest hills are there, so there it will be little bit cooler. Okay, why? Because the temperature will be decreases. So due to this reason, the base of the troposphere is warmer. So the base of the troposphere is warmer. So here when you see our base means what our normal ground level is okay, warmer compared to the higher level. Is this clear to you? So that is about the troposphere. So once again explain here, the troposphere is the lowest layer in the atmosphere. Okay, and it extends up to maximum 10 kilometers. How many kilometers? 10 kilometers from the Earth's surface, and 75% of air is present in this troposphere only, and all the clouds will appear in the troposphere only, as 99% of water vapor is present in this troposphere. And in the troposphere, as we move upwards, means above the Earth's surface, then the temperature as well as air pressure falls, means what, it decreases. Okay, chalo, take the screenshot or note down this all points. Mute your mics. Mute your mics. Some noise is coming.
What, sir?
So you want to take the screenshot, you can take a screenshot, or you are able to write or write it, your wish. That depends on you. Later if you want to write, you can take the screenshot, later you can write if you have a time. Otherwise, if you don't get the time, now only you can write, your wish. That's here, depends on you.
I took screenshots, sir.
That's better. Okay, that's better, so that we can go further. So you have taken the screenshot.
Yes, sir.
Chalo, I am going for the next topic now. So after troposphere, now what is there? Stratosphere. The next layer that is above the troposphere is a stratosphere. Is this clear? And this stratosphere is extends up to 50 kilometers. So what I said here, this is the Earth. Okay, now first layer is about the troposphere. This is troposphere, and it extends up to 10 kilometers. Now the next layer, this is the next layer, and this next layer is the stratosphere. Okay, I'll take this one. So this is the stratosphere. So this is up to 50 kilometers from the Earth's surface. Okay, from the Earth's surface, how many kilometers is up to? 50 kilometers. Okay. Now in this there is a ozone layer is there. What is there here?
Ozone layer.
Yeah. So here it is.
Ozone layer.
So here there is a ozone layer. This is the ozone layer is there, and ozone layer, what is its work? It will filter the ultraviolet radiations. What it do? What is its work here? It filters. Filtering means what? It stops. It stops the ultraviolet radiations coming to the Earth's surface. As I said just before, ultraviolet radiations are very harmful to us. Okay. They causes the disease like cancer also. Okay, so here ultraviolet rays, means the stratosphere is stopping this ultraviolet rays, okay, and to protect the Earth. So ozone molecules in this layer absorbs. So here the ozone molecule, why it is called as a ozone layer? So here this is ozone. Ozone, do you know what is the formula of ozone?
Ozone molecules in this layer.
Ozone formula. Do you know ozone formula?
No, sir.
So
Sir, yes, sir.
what is that?
O3.
Very good boy, very good. So O3 is the formula of ozone. Okay, so these lot of ozone molecules are present in this stratosphere. So this ozone molecules in this layer absorbs high energy ultraviolet radiations from the sun. Okay, so these ultraviolet radiations directly, if they enter to the Earth, so that will be very harmful to the living beings, all kind of life. So that's what ozone layer, is protecting, and it's stopping or it's filtering the ultraviolet radiations, from reaching the Earth. So that's what it is. Ozone layer acts like a protective protective cover. Actually, this is a protective. Okay, protective cover or protective blanket. Anything you can say. So blanket. So now this is a winter season. So to protect from the cold, what you do? You okay use a blanket while sleeping in the night. Yes. So similarly, this is a okay blanket around the Earth atmosphere, so which consists of ozone molecules. This is called ozone layer. This is protecting the Earth surface from the incoming ultraviolet radiations. Okay, and what it is doing? It is converting ultraviolet radiations into heat.
Ultraviolet rays.
Ultraviolet light rays, it is converting into what? It is converting into what? Heat. So, it is protecting that harmful radiation, but it is sending the heat to us. That is the reason. Okay. So here, okay, this becomes warmer. Is this clear to you? That is about the stratosphere. So once I will explain here. First layer above the earth surface is a troposphere that extends up to 10 kilometers, and above that we have the one more layer. That layer is called stratosphere, which extend up to 50 kilometers. 50 kilometers from the earth surface, and here it consists of ozone layer. Yes.
What is formula of gallium, sir?
What is the formula?
Gallium is a symbol of gallium.
Gallium. Gallium is Ga. Gallium is Ga.
Germanium.
Ge. Germanium is Ge. Okay. Chalo, take the screenshot of this one. Once read this one in your. No need to read loudly, but you read these points once. Then we go to the next slide. Is this clear?
Can we take screenshots, sir?
Yes.
Can we take screenshots?
Yes. You take the screenshot of this one.
After stratosphere, mesosphere, sir. Mesosphere, sir.
Have you done the screenshot?
Yes, sir.
Chalo. Now let's go to the next slide. Now the next reason is what? The thermosphere. What it is called? Thermosphere. Thermo means what? What do you mean by the thermo? Thermometer. Thermometer means what?
Checking temperature.
So thermo means what? Temperature. Okay. So why it is called now this layer thermosphere? Because here the temperature is very high. Here the temperature is what? Very high. So that's what it is called as the thermosphere. So here above the stratosphere we have the layer, okay, called as the so this is the earth. Earth is surrounded by what? First layer is water, troposphere. See, number of times I am explaining for you to understand. Okay.
500 degrees Celsius.
And second one is water, stratosphere. Your main is water, ozone. And now next one is what here I am writing with red pen. Why? Because this is a very hot. So thermosphere. So thermosphere rise above the mesosphere. There is a region above the temperature increases as we go. So as you are moving above the earth surface, what happens now? The temperature will be increases. More temperature will be there. The temperature increases is caused due to the absorption of energetic ultraviolet radiations and X radiation from the sun. So here, you have mute your mics. So here in this layer, so this is called thermosphere. Thermo means what? Temperature. So here the temperature will be very high. The more temperature will be there. Why? Because here this layer absorbs the heat which is from the like ultraviolet radiations and X-rays which are coming from the sun. satellites orbit Earth within the thermosphere, and the temperature in the upper thermosphere can range about 500 degrees. Very important here. 500 degrees to 2000 degrees Celsius temperature may be there in this thermosphere. So 500 to 2000, it's a very high now. So you know that water boiling point. What is the boiling point of water?
0 degrees.
A boiling point of water, boiling 100 degrees Celsius. 0 degrees is what? 0 degrees is the melting point of ice. Melting point of ice. Ice melt at 0 degrees Celsius. Okay, but 100 degrees Celsius is what? Boiling point. Boiling point of water. So you know that water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. 100 degrees Celsius only water will boil. So it's a very hot, right? But here in the thermosphere, what is the temperature? See, 500 to 2000 means what we can imagine. What?
2000 degrees Celsius.
Yes.
500 degrees Celsius to 2000 degrees
Means it's a very high temperature. Yes or no? It's a very high temperature. At 100 degrees only water boil. The boiling water falls on a skin, then what happens? You know, the bubbles will come. Our skin burns. Okay. So that is 100 degrees. But here it is 500 to 2000. So now you can imagine how heat, how temperature will be there in this layer. Is this clear to you? That's what it is. So very high temperature is there. That's what it is called as a thermosphere. Okay. Chalo. Read once in your mind and then take the screenshot. First read once, not loudly. I'll give a 1 minute time to you. Read it.
Okay, sir. Thermosphere lies above the mesosphere, and this is a
No need to read outside. You read. Mute your mic and read.
higher. The temperature Alright, sir. Can you take screenshot?
Yeah, then take the screenshot. Take the screenshot of this one.
Took, sir.
Done? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Then we go to the next slide.
Mesosphere, sir.
Now exosphere, and about that, there is ionosphere also there, but we are not going to discuss much more. So exosphere is nothing but exosphere is a fine layer, okay, of the earth where gaseous envelope will be there, and after that, beyond that, there is no atmosphere. That comes to under the space. Now, do you know what is the space?
Sir, in the space, moon, aliens.
What is mean the space? Space means what? The absence of material medium. Listen here. Space means what? Vacuum. Space means what? Vacuum. Vacuum means what? The absence of material medium. There is no any medium in this. There is no material is present. So no matter is present. No air is present. Nothing is present. So absence of material medium is called as the vacuum or space. So now beyond this exosphere, if you just go beyond this exosphere, then there is no atmosphere at all. Okay, so completely it's like a space. Recently, you know, some private space agencies went to into the space. Did you know this one? Okay, this will discuss in the next class. I'll explain that. Okay. Next, ionosphere. See, ionosphere is a part. It's not a separate layer. It's a part of in these layers only. Okay, so here see the ionosphere is not a distinct layer unlike other layers in the atmosphere. There is no separate layer. Ionosphere is not a separate layer. It's a part. Okay, it's a part of atmosphere, means all the layers only. The ionosphere is a series of regions in parts of mesosphere and thermosphere where high energy radiations from the sun has knocked the electrons loose from their parent atoms and molecules. So you know that any matter is made up of like atoms, and you know that atom consists of electrons, protons and neutrons. Do you know this one? Did I explain you?
No, sir.
Okay, so atom consists of electrons, protons and neutrons. In that, electrons are the some negatively charged particles will be there, and protons are the positively charged particles, and the neutrons also there, which are neutral particles. So in these atoms and molecules we can find these three types of particles. In that, protons and neutrons are present in the nucleus, means at the center of the atom. Okay, and electrons will be revolving around the atom. So just briefly I'll explain. Whenever the actual topic will come, I'll explain, don't worry. So you know that any matter is made up of tiny particles called atoms. Do you know this one?
What, sir?
Any matter, anything is made up of a tiny particles called atoms. Did you learn about the atoms and molecules anytime? Atoms and molecules.
Yes, sir.
So atom. So for example, you think this is an atom. Okay, this is the atom. Okay. Now this atom has one small region at the center. Okay, this is a small region at the center. This is called the nucleus. What it is called? The nucleus. In this nucleus, protons and neutrons are present here. Okay, protons and neutrons are present in the nucleus, and then electrons. Okay, so electrons will be revolving around the nucleus. Okay, so electrons will be revolving around the nucleus, like electrons will be revolving. So like this, electrons will be revolving around the nucleus. So here what happens, these gas molecules, okay, when they are present in these different layers, the ionosphere which is there, in that sphere it is called ionosphere. Why? Because in that ions are present. Ions. Okay, we'll discuss later. So here what happens, here in this whatever the air molecules are there, okay, atoms and molecules, air atoms and molecules are there. Here this high energy radiation. So you can see a high energy radiation remove the electrons, knock out the electrons, means remove the electrons from that atoms, and when the electrons are removed from the atom, then that becomes the ions. So most of the ions are present in this layer, so that's what it is called as a ionosphere. Okay, this I will explain detailedly when it comes to the atoms and molecules chapter to you. Okay, don't worry. This up to here you remember that ionosphere is one of the part of the atmosphere, and there is no distinct layer. This separate layer is not there. This is present within the layers or within these 5 layers only. Is this clear to you?
Yes.
Yes. So read this one and once and take the screenshot of this one.
Took, sir.
Right. Okay. So the next topic about the composition of it, tomorrow in the next class we discuss. Okay. So with this we stop today. Now after take the 5 minutes break, then biology sir will come to you. Okay.
Yes, sir.
But you read all this perfectly. I'll ask the questions before the next class. Before starting the class, I'll ask some questions to you from these layers. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Very good. Bye.